everybody. Hey, man, good to see you.
Merry Halloween.
I know this
Christmas
is actually the
time.
third video that we're shooting tonight, but it's going to air first because it's about the new movie Joker, which we saw opening night, and so it's pretty fresh in our memory. It's as we film this, it's been out for 7 days.
Yeah, it was just about that. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's been about 7 days worth
the
of
weekend
time
to go through.
and there's a lot of things about it, I guess, that kind of instant reaction because I think we had different reviews. So
we did, and that's actually it's a story unto itself, and actually going to lead into my point about it. But.
So let's talk a little bit about the movie Joker coming up next. Okay, so I know this is not hip or new now. It's already going to be almost 2 weeks old.
Matter of fact, you can title this video "Yet Another Joker Review."
No, this is just our take on it. Love it or leave it.
If you like it, if you
you don't leave the country, you commie pinko bastard.
You don't belong here.
So Joker, we saw it opening night.
Yes.
I went into it with low expectations because I've come to know that critics are full of crap.
Yeah, critics don't seem to really be able to get too much right these days.
And I think the whole Dave Chappelle thing, we didn't. I just briefly mentioned it in one other episode. But the idea that Rotten Tomatoes could give that comedy special 0 tomatoes or whatever is...
And they're all like, it's not really that funny.
It's goddamn ridiculous.
Dave Chappelle really messed up on this one.
Yeah, so the storm of the century is hitting us right now as we record this. It's like it's going from summer to late fall in one night.
The great harvest is upon us.
Yeah.
Don your robes and come
Okay,
outside.
so
bring your children. Bound.
You liked it.
Well, I did.
Let's just get to it. You liked it.
Right, I did like it, and I really thought about it afterward. And
it haunted your dreams for at least 2 nights. I will bet you.
I enjoyed the film, and the reason I enjoyed the film is because I knew I was going to think about it.
It made you think.
You
enjoyed it for that reason.
And I was thinking about it, and I came to a conclusion. And what interested me the most, it started with the night we saw it, and the instant reaction from the people in our row, right? Because there was about 6 of us. There were a lot of different reactions to that film immediately, and then all the subsequent.
Of us have seen thousands.
Oh yeah,
of movies. I mean, we
did a lot of movies. This is not our first rodeo, man. I've seen a couple movies, and the fact that everyone in this row who already had eclectic tastes had wildly varying views of it, I thought, this is something to look at. So I started watching other people's reviews of it. The more I watch other reviews, the more I'm like, wow, I have come to this conclusion. Right? And I got in trouble for this the other day, but I don't give a fuck.
You in trouble?
My conclusion
I don't believe you.
I legitimately think in some way Joker is a Rorschach's test. Because it is a total ink blot. Like, 2 people sitting watching the same movie are going to come away and say, oh, it was about X. And be like on completely different planets about it. And I think it's intentional. I think the movie keeps things at a certain spot and doesn't say, like you mentioned something before about music and about how there's no moments in the film where the music swells and you're like, Rocky, get in strong.
No, that wasn't quite my point.
But I'm saying, you say there's none of that in the film.
No, that's not what I said at all. What I said about the film, and I agree with you. I think that in its way, it is a brilliant filmmaking experiment. It is actually billed on, I believe, IMDb as a gritty character study.
Right.
It is almost a gag. It's almost like a 2-hour-long test reel, or not quite fan film, but it's just the fact that Joaquin Phoenix was allowed to lose the weight that he did was, to me, it immediately hit me with that old story about Laurence Olivier and Dustin Hoffman on Marathon Man.
Yeah.
Where they're ready to shoot the scene. Larry Olivier is at the end of his career. He probably, I don't think he lived much longer after the finishing of this film. He was definitely at the end of his career, and so doing this movie is almost a favor to everybody.
Right.
And Dustin Hoffman ain't there, and he finally gets there on set, ready to go, and he's breathing hard, and he went out there running laps. Mm-hmm. And so Olivier says to Hoffman, what are you doing? Well, I'm running. You know, and then Larry says, maybe next time you could just act like you were running.
Maybe you should try acting.
And yeah, maybe just act it out, man. And so, because there's no reason that the character Joker, either in the comic books or even this movie, needs to be anorexic. It's just
Right.
a really weird. Oh, so immediately made me think this is a gag. This is a. I'm trying to get an Oscar. I need an EGOT. I just thought it was I didn't think it had a whole lot to do with the character.
Right.
So right off the bat, also he's probably too old for the role. I mean, there is a lot of technical reasons, but I will agree with you that it is a brilliant movie in terms of being apolitical in very political times. It is. I think if you're conservative, you can read conservative stuff into it. I think if you're a liberal, you can read liberal stuff into it. If you're almost anything, gay, straight,
It's all over the place.
it's
not identifiable. It's like, well, what did you
and
take from
for
it?
that
No.
reason, it is a good film as a study, as something to watch in a film class.
Well, and let
But
me just
as
say-
a movie that should be in 3,000 theaters across the country at the same time.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying about
just
that.
any more than I don't think Clockwork Orange should be a
Because
movie
look,
that's
honestly,
in 3,000
it's
theaters.
really not the kind of film you're probably going to see again.
Oh, that's
I
one
don't
of
see
the
repeated
knocks, like,
viewings
yeah.
of it, but I just appreciate it for the fact that look how many people are responding so differently,
Right.
and it's like
Now, I've already
all
almost
over the
forgotten
place.
about it. I just think, look, I understand you love Taxi Driver. I understand you love Kings of Comedy. I understand you love that late 70s aesthetic. And this actually does mirror a lot of what Frank Miller was really all about. It's really almost
It's
purest Frank Miller.
extremely gritty.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
gritty, very grim, very adult. Yes, yes, yes. But War Pig, there is 20 minutes of story in a 2-minute film, and it's tough to get away with that forever.
Sure.
I mean, I understand that it is.
I don't disagree
it is
with
a
that. I'm
brilliant,
not-
brilliant technical film. It's beautifully shot. I think the music is not great for the reason I said. What I was saying about the
Right.
music is this: is that there are lots of scenes towards the middle of that film, about an hour in, where you're not sure how to feel about Joker. Like, are we feeling sad for him? Or should we be scared of him because he's obviously psycho? Should we feel his angst? I mean, where are we supposed to feel? And we are directed how to feel from scene to scene to scene based on very heavy-handed music. You rewatch that film again and think about the music cues. They are almost Disney-esque, like when the kids are fighting the mountain lion. I mean, they're very over-the-top music cues. Because the movie itself is not supplying you with enough information. Yes, they give so much time. He's in the apartment all
But
the
I think
time.
I
And all
really
this.
think that's part of it because, like you say,
It's the way Clockwork Orange is.
It's
I
not
mean,
giving you enough information to the extent that okay, you're gonna have to form your own opinion about it.
but
the movie
in
doesn't
a 2-hour,
seem to
in a
have
2-hour
an
movie where there
opinion
is no
about it.
antagonist
Or
no
protagonist, for
That's
that
right.
matter.
I mean, it's all
Yeah.
bad guys, really. When you get down to it, in 2 hours, no, you gotta give me a little bit more.
And it just won't. It's just not
just
going
won't.
to.
It
And
won't give it
that's
to
what I'm saying. It's interesting in that way. And like I said, I'll probably never see it again.
Oh, I
know what
want
I'm
to
saying?
see it again. I,
I mean,
just
but-
know I'm not going to feel any different. I do think it's a technically brilliant film, but I can say the same thing about Triumph of the Will. It doesn't mean, I mean, I'm not saying it's the same
Sure.
league. I just, it's like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Yes, it is Michael Rooker's breakout performance,
But not a party movie.
But yeah, and
wouldn't
again,
put it on at a kid's
technically a
birthday.
brilliant film, but is it a film I ever really want to watch again? No. Is it a movie I want to direct? No.
Hey
Do
kids, let's watch Henry.
Do I understand the artistry of it? Yeah, but it's
well, like I said,
what is the grand message from the Joker?
that's my point. That's what I'm trying to express to you. I don't think there is one. I just think it's designed to be intentionally
Vague.
right because it's banal. Like think about the music that they include with the movie. It's subtle though. It doesn't go, "Hey, we're the '80s."
No, it's
remember.
It's
like, no, it doesn't.
brilliantly done in that
It's
way.
smooth,
No,
like, it's
I agree
okay,
with you.
you're the
It's
80s.
super smooth. But for a movie set in the '80s, part of why it's smooth is because you never hear '80s music until the very end of the film.
Right.
You hear almost no '80s music at
No,
least until
they don't.
halfway
They
through.
don't beat you over the head with it.
No, there are reasons why comic book fans should see the film. That its take on Thomas Wayne is actually very interesting. I thought
Different,
because every other film he's portrayed as just a pure saint, basically.
right? And in this
In
film,
this film, he's a little bit of a jackass.
a little bit, but not any more than you
No,
expect
not
somebody like that
super.
to be.
And in fact, mellower than I would have been in the same situation.
Kind of let him go for messing with his kid, yeah.
Yeah, after the one thing happens. So I mean,
But see how that's sort of okay.
but
You
I
like
will
him? Do
also
you not
say
like
this:
him?
do you know why this movie can have such an impact? Because there is nothing else at all out there. Nothing.
No,
Dude.
looks
So that's what I'm
dude.
saying. The
Oh,
Joker is at least a
bad.
professionally made movie. Hard R. It tries to do something different. It's not
Yeah,
really a
I mean,
sequel.
let's go for it. It's not
I give you all. It's fine. And that's good. I mean,
all right.
I'm gonna watch it again because I'm a movie maker and I'm shit.
Why
I'll
not?
watch it. Why not? But as just a normal person, I mean,
As a consumer,
like
no,
I'll watch it
you're
one
good.
more time, with the wife, and that'll probably be
Yeah,
it.
because you just don't. It's not the kind of movie you need to see again.
Impact. It is going to be without a doubt. We're filming this about 2.5 weeks before Halloween 2019,
Yep.
right? It is without a doubt going to be the Halloween mask of the
It-
year. Is Joker stuff
Created a lot of
and
dude,
fast.
thousands of
And so I will
things.
give it credit for this. They finally got past Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
He has
'cause you
now
can say
been
it.
replaced. He is now.
Yeah.
There is now.
It's so different. You gotta.
You
gotta
now
go
have
with
Jack. You have Heath, and you have River.
Three
Joaquin
completely.
I guess, to be fair, you did have that reaction on opening night, which I actually thought was a pretty good one, which is, this is the first movie I've seen about mental illness since, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that.
No, that was true. That was
Yeah,
what I
I
took
mean-
from it immediately was, wow, this is a film about mental illness.
So,
And it treats it pretty seriously.
Like-
You're like, wow.
like the King hated it. He's not here. I don't know.
Right, he
Something
instantly hated
He
it.
hated
And
it.
I figured he
and
would.
I can understand why you could hate it, but at the same, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I think it's an interesting film for sure.
Right.
But it clearly is.
Anything else
I
come
think
out this
because
year
nothing
that's-
else has been out. I mean,
What
I'm
else
trying
came out this
I'm
year?
trying to think of another standout film from this year, and I can't do it, man. I can't. I'm talking about 4-star film. Is
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame a 4-star film?
No.
I don't think so.
right.
It's like a 3.5. It's 3.5.
Right. But you
But
and
it
I,
is
you
not
and
a
I did
four.
differ on that movie quite a bit because I was just like,
It's even worse, right?
fucking hated it. I was like, yeah, too.
It does have some sweet battle scenes. Hit
Ultimately.
me. Well, how many stars
Go
on the
ahead.
5-star scale from 1 to 5 or 0? I guess.
For Joker,
Yeah, what would you give it?
out of 5,
Yeah.
3.
Really, a 3?
Yep. It's 3.
Why? You were the one supporting the movie.
Hang on a second. Be careful. I'm saying what I thought it was trying to do.
Yeah.
Didn't mean like I said, I'll never see it again, right? And I appreciated what they were trying to do. That doesn't mean I thought, wow, this is a really great film. I just thought, wow, that's really interesting. And just what really sold it for me, honestly, were the reactions to it. That's what I'm talking about. Like the movie itself, I was like, okay, well, it's about this. Remember what I said? It's about mental illness. That's what I thought. But when I saw thousands of opinions about it from people that I watch ordinarily and respect, I'm like, wow, you guys are on other planets with this. And I started thinking about it. I was like, well, I wonder if
No,
that's the
it's-
idea,
it's,
is that it's intentionally like blank. Like
See, that's why
making
I
people-
don't think you can give it a 3-star. I think for me, I'd actually give it a 3.5 star. Almost maybe a 4-star. It
I think
is
so. I
probably
believe
the
that.
movie
Yeah.
of the year. As effed up as that is.
What else is
But
there?
I can't give it 4 stars, man.
Well, that's the way I felt about it. I'm like, look, like I said, I guess I'm just solely basing on the fact that I probably will never see that again.
Well, you know what it
I'm
really
just like,
is?
but I appreciate what it's trying to do. I'm like, well, that makes sense to me. It's
But
pretty good.
it's really comes down to this, and I've talked about this with my old man. It's the old aerosol argument, which is a movie about a good man is intrinsically going to be better than a movie about a bad man. Or
Yes.
to paraphrase his.
I feel you.
In other
That's
words,
true, and that's
you
right.
could
That's
make
what
the
it was
world's
here.
greatest Adolf Hitler movie, and it can never be a 5-star movie. It just can't be. I
Right.
mean, this movie ultimately is about a crazy, semi-retarded, absolute psychopath.
It's
So
just
I
like-
mean, if I don't know, apparently I don't know if you can do this. Would you give it a thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
It's fine.
I'll give it a thumbs up. But like I said, give it 3 stars.
I guess we have to give it 3 stars.
You really should see it. I mean, like I say,
Well, here, let's do it. Like, yeah. But it is. It's a
What
thumbs up,
else you
isn't
seen?
it? Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Okay. So.
yeah. The world's greatest meh review, right?
It's like you gotta see it,
I
right?
mean, you gotta see it.
Like,
You're
you
right.
gotta see
it is
the seventh
good,
seal, right?
but you're not gonna see it again. You're like, yeah.
You gotta see it, man.
Put it on at a birthday
Gotta see
party.
the 400 blows.
Hey kids, let's see Joker. Oh wow. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta see Intolerance,
Right.
right?
Oh God. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a
So-
lot of you gotta see. All right, so
yeah.
hopefully you enjoyed this ridiculous review of a movie you already seen and
yes.
have your own strong opinions about.
Another fucking review.
Like,
Share.
subscribe, love each other, and until next time. Mwah! Your name is not Frankentodd, it's Dr. Frankentodd.
Frankenstein.
The clumsiest Frankenstein monster ever seen on the screen. So fat and clumsy.
Shut up, Frankenstein.
Shut up, Fatty.
Oh my God.
Dear Fatty. Right. Another fucking horror-reading episode.
Frankenstein.
I said, keep it classy. You know, worker. For a
I'm
change.
sorry, dude.
I
That's
might want to be monetized again someday.
Good luck with that.
Then because I happened to trip over a wire that you didn't even help with, nearly dying.
I'm imagining a movie title. Tonight only.
Tonight,
Frankentard.
steel yourselves for terror.
It's alive.
Raw horror of Frankentard. No, sir. We're not making Frankentard.
For the last time. All right.
Although we should.
Be sure to visit evilgeniusentertainment.com for exclusive content, swag, casting call news, and much, much more.